Am I dead? Or is this one of those dreams? Those horrible dreams that seem like they last forever. If I am alive, why? Why? If there's a God or whatever, something, somewhere, why have I been abandoned by everyone and everything I've ever known, I've ever loved? Stranded. What is the lesson? What is the point? God, give me a sign or I have to give up. I can't do this anymore. Please just let me die. Being alive hurts too much.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Lord is art thou among women, blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb. Mary, Mother of God, Lord is our Lord, blessed art thou, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Our big story tonight, a 14-year-old girl is dead. Her own mother charged with neglect and abuse. Police say the girl had been beaten. Their home near Hubbard and Locust had no heat or running water.
A 2-year-old by the name of Alexandria Hill was found with severe brain injuries and head injuries after it was discovered that her foster mom took her and literally threw her to the ground.
Right now in Tampa, a couple behind bars tonight accused of starving a pair of teenagers so badly they're in the hospital.
First at 6, the confession. A mom charged with killing 2 of her kids spilled everything to police.
Beatings, torture, and murder. She admitted to it all, and we do have to warn you, it is graphic and hard to hear.
7 investigator Jim Kirchner's here now with details only on 7. Jim.
Yeah, just when we thought we've heard it all, this is very, very tough to take. An 8-page confession, handwritten. It is Michelle Blair's story, and her reasoning is twisted and beyond. She's also said this, confessed in court.
Everybody want to know, yes, I did kill her!
That's Michelle Blair in court last Thursday, where the state is asking the judge to terminate her parental rights to 2 living kids.
New York investigators suspect Lacey Spears has just killed her own 5-year-old son. The boy dying just hours after doctors in this hospital gave him a clean bill of health. Cops claim Spears poisoned her son with lethal levels of salt. And now they believe they have proof. Actual videotape of the heartbreaking murders.
These are photographs taken from inside the townhouse where investigators say Michelle Blair tortured her children and killed 2 of them. We're told she first killed her 9-year-old son Stephen in August of 2012 and then shoved his body in this freezer. About a year later, Blair is accused of killing her 13-year-old daughter Stoney and putting her body on top of Stephen's.
Miss Peters, what did you do to Everly Peters that makes you guilty of premeditated murder?
She raped my son. I intentionally killed her.
How did you do that?
Started from the beginning? Well, I found out what Everly was doing to Jacob. And when I first found out, I took a minute because I wasn't understanding. You know, like, what she was, that she did that to him. But, I repeatedly punched her on many occasions. My son, I told him, tell me every single thing that she did to him. So he was telling me, and the more and more that she did things to him, I assaulted her. Every time he told me what she did to him. By assault, I mean, I punched her. I put a bag over her head until she lost consciousness. I threw hot water on her, scalded hot water from the faucet.
Did you hit her in the head with a wooden stick?
Yeah, I hit her in the head multiple times, over and over.
You meant to kill her?
I definitely meant to kill her.
Oh, so it wasn't an accident.
No, not at all. If I had the chance to do it again, I would.
When you went and got the grocery bag and suffocated her, that was your intent?
Yes. She was standing in the bathtub. I was throwing hot water on her. My son was standing... He was standing to the right of me outside of the bathroom door, and he was telling me everything he was telling me. I looked at her, And I was like, you did this? And she was like, yes. So I actually had a stick and I was hitting her in the head. And every time he told me something, I hit her. I hit her very hard. And I was throwing hot water on her. And when I actually took her out of the bathroom, I took her in the room and I just kept staring at her and I said,
Child abuse occurs across all socioeconomic levels, ethnic and cultural lines, and religions and education levels.
Children who experience child abuse and neglect are 59% more likely to be arrested as a juvenile, 28% more likely to be arrested as an adult, and 30% more likely to commit a violent crime.